Hey friends, welcome back to the video. Sitting roughly in the 60s at the moment with the bankroll. Still got like $11 behind us with the rake back when we can get back on Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna try and just continue through this rough patch. The upside about last session was we played bad, but if we actually tidied up our game, it would have been a winning session. So there's a difference between not hitting your cards and, no matter what you do, it's going to be bad. But yeah, we could have actually had a good session last session, but we just played a little bit too much. We just not too much, just a little bit calling too much, sort of thing. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Try and concentrate on just the important things, and that's just you know, just trying to get the best hands. Don't overpay as well. So there's a few things. Anyway, guys, hopefully enjoy. If you got any questions or anything like that, feel free. The only upside is we're going, hopefully, this is the tail end of just playing bad. And now we're just going to get a lot of an upside now and see if we can go back to 5-0 ASAP. So we'll go like that. And yeah, going through the bad times is generally going to be one of the biggest questions in your, like, how you're going to handle things. If you can't handle things when things go bad, then poker's probably not for you because it's never going to be 100% going your way. But you just have to learn how to deal with things when they don't go your way. Just hopefully get some sort of idea when just the way I'm playing this week, just to see what I'm trying to look at, what I'm trying to fix. Pretty much as this time, and just keep playing through. Just make sure don't get tilted. If you get tilted and really upset, like we were on the verge at some stages where we weren't looking like, we were dealing with things fine. But just a jet logic, tell yourself that, things aren't going to be like that forever. All right, it's going to go here. Our opponent. So, what's one thing I haven't done enough for is just looking at our players and just making sure we base our decisions based on our players. So that's something that's just evaded my thought process. So just try and plug your leaks. Try and focus on one or two things at one time. Don't try and work out everything all at once, because if you try and work out everything all at once, it's not going to work. Okay, so you just need to plug away. Just try and work out. Be honest with yourselves. Ask yourselves what's going wrong. And myself, I wasn't really checking the stats on my opponents, and also making too many calls, especially turn calls, river calls as well. There's a couple of things like that. Do have a gut shot. I got two pair, which I'm happy with. Just gonna shove. Nah, do I shove? I'm just gonna call actually. Call king 10 out of position. Probably because he's big blind. Probably could have called a little bit wider. Alright, so I got two pair. I'm actually gonna bet here, but if we get raised on, we're clearly folding. But we need to actually make sure we get thin value bets. Okay. What is our opponent doing? Is he very aggressive? I'm gonna call anyway, but we'll see how we go. We could easily have the best hand. He could easily have king 10 as well. He's got ace queen, so unfortunately he's got a better two pair than us. All right, quick. All right, so we're going to get things wrong, obviously. But the thing is, we've got to look at long term as well. That queen does not help us because he's already... Okay, so it's just a cooler and that's fine. We get a little boost up as well. So it is what it is. Our opponent's got a weak... Oh, with the queen there, our opponent has really got a small stack, so we're probably happy just to get stacks in. He's only got 22 behind him. That should be fine. So when it comes to certain things like calling pre-flop raises and shoves, here we go. He plays a lot of hands. We don't really have diamonds. I'm gonna go there. Like if we had an overpair, I might be more inclined as well there. But so we're gonna fold that one. We need a bit more evidence of whether or not to make the call. All right, check behind. I do say when making hero calls, you know, try and call with hands that you clearly have. Say top pair, weak kicker, or okay kicker. But the thing is, your cards block their strong hands. So, you got the ace of clubs, there's clubs on the board, sort of thing. Maybe you block the nuts. Then you can sort of hero call, or, it's just things like that. You just got to work out what hands you block. Sometimes they could be going for a straight. You block the straights, so they could be just trying to bluff you. Sometimes it's very it's very easy to tell if they're bluffing, if they're bad enough. All right, king two's gone. Just make sure you can actually, when calling or bluff catching as well, just make sure you can actually beat them. Because sometimes you can tell if someone's bluffing, but to beat the bluff as well, there's nothing worse than to know that your opponent's bluffing and you actually catch it, and then you call it, and you can't even beat it. So, I mean, you sort of lose bragging rights by calling weak. What's our opponent got? 90%, 2%. He's on the passive side, so when he plays a bet, I think he's actually going to have a lot of stronger hands. So we're just going to move that the way, and that's how you make your informed decisions, like informed decisions, just based on position, tendencies. I guess we're just going to call. We're just going to shove here over the top. He's only got 22 behind him. We do have an ace. We've got ace suited. He's going to call. Maybe he's got a stronger ace. He's got queens. At least something's active. All we need to hit an ace, but it's going to be pretty hard though. Anyway, he's quite shallow stack, so you either fold or raise, and it's just a good idea. I'm just trying to get an idea of what these guys are actually shoving with as well. So the more you actually realize, put yourself in these tough spots, we actually get a book, which is nice. So we'll have the absolute nuts. Unless they've got quads, they'll be unfortunate, but we're never playing in a way where we scatter quads, that's for sure. There was only one hand where it was pretty obvious my opponent had quads. That's the hand that had ace king, and I had ace king, and the board went ace king king, and just the way he acted, like he got really excited. He couldn't sit still. Like he even was hyperventilating at the table. So just gives you an idea. Gonna fold ace there. The board was well connected, so there's actually no point calling that one. Anyway, so we got gut shot. The odds for a gut shot on the river is 1 to 8, like 8%. No, wait, it's 8% chance to win. 8%. Trying to play a little bit fast. As soon as you hear that noise, it's not good. All right, so hitting there is probably not going to work for us. Hit the straight. So that's good. We actually hit the gut shot. But you got like an 8% chance, which means... what's the math? It's hard to do it where you're playing poker. So you probably should be doing it off the table rather than on the table. Probably a 1 in 12. 12 is 96. So we'll say 13. 8 3 is 24. Yeah, so we'll say 12. We'll say 12. Because it's still an improvement to what we're doing. 1 in 12. So you need odds 1 in 12 at least. Open ender, probably 1 in 10, I think it is. No, it's actually better than that, I think. On the turn, or on the flop, I think it's like 32%. So it's a 1 in 3 on the flop. Probably 1 and 6 on the turn. Because I think it halves. I'm going to call there. Yeah, so I'm going to continue to call a little bit wider from the button. And they said that's usually fine. Going to 3-bet here, I think, a lot of the times. To see if I can get some value. Because people will actually try and, try and attack you. I'm going to bet here. We did 3-bet, so why not? I'm going to raise with pocket queens. Alright, queen 9 is definitely out of the business. Do we continue betting there? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of hands that he's going to try and bluff us here as well. Chat ace queen. So sometimes people will actually have strong hand when it comes to that. It's unfortunate. Yeah, so we actually valued ourselves. We actually value betted ourselves. We actually, valued ourselves in for our opponent, which is not what you want. Go for a squeeze. Pocket 10's missed. Probably could go for a bet size though. Alright, might as well bet there, but probably should have done on the flop because he's got to fold a lot of hands. What happened last session was I think we actually bet the turn and he called and then we hit the magic number. We hit the magic 10. Alright, so what's he actually calling with? Probably jacks or queens or a weaker king. Like a weak king. Or he would have bet. Yeah, so he's checked. There is another person in the pot as well, which is probably a huge factor as well. So that doesn't help. So knowing that, we shouldn't have bet there on the turn. That was just totally silly. We just wasted a bit of money there, so that was dumb. It's set with 9s, which is nice. To just get a free cut. That's the reason why you play in position. I'm going to call there with ace 2. Alright, let's just keep betting there. We've got suitors, and we're going for... Actually, this should more likely should be betting higher once we have if we've got 2 overcards. So I guess that'd be an adjustment. Would be just make sure that if we've got 2 overs like ace king, ace queen of clubs, definitely got a lot more equity in the hands rather than 1 high, 1 low. I guess that's the reason why you don't play them that aggressive compared to the other hands. That's going to fold. I think it's a... Yeah, I actually looked it up. It's like a 1 in... It's like a 10% chance of... Yeah, it's a 10% chance of getting a flop that's going for the flush draw. Wow. I got a bet there, but there's clubs on the board. Alright, let's get a bet there. Who knows? That was just pure ass. But yeah, you can start seeing, knowing what we just said, you can see how it's a lot better, with 2 cards that are the same suit but much higher value, rather than, ace 2, where you're only playing with 1 overcard rather than 2. Because it's a lot hard. It's pretty hard to actually get, really get your hands to hit. Okay, so we got 1 honest. Need a 10. Gut shots 1 in 8, I think it is. No, 1 in 12. Yeah, we got a interesting. I got a bet there because we do have top pair. I got a bet up. Should have bet on the flop with the other hand. but we didn't. We ended up slowing it down, which is probably wrong. And now every card is wrong. I got mid pair. I got a call. Could still have the best hand. Probably. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna fold kings. All right, sixes are gone. All right, I'm gonna call there. Continue on. We've got some back doors. Not the right one there. Went the wrong way, the wrong suit. So we can fold that one. Could probably call and see if we can get a king. Hit a 5. We might as well call. It's going to be cheap enough. Didn't bet. I'm gonna bet there because he didn't bet. There is a gut shot there, but how hard is it to get there? 5-4 is gone. Yeah, 5s are gone as well. 10's trying to hold up. Alright, gotta fight that one. It's gonna be another big blind under the gun battle. Same thing again. It's gonna be very common. If I don't do it enough, it's gonna be ooh, same suit. It's not good. Okay, so we can bet this one, but I'm not really happy with it. Forget the 5 of hearts and he's got a flush. We've got the straight flush, which would be nice. Let's go bet one more there and yeah. Alright, so it does look like we won some big pots as well, but there's some terrible runouts so far as well. Anyway, how much we got behind us? We got 35. So just to keep an eye, just to eye on that, if we keep above 30 towards the end of the session, we should have a really good winning session. So it doesn't really happen that much at the moment. All right, I'm going to bet there actually. Go for the flush. Nines, pocket jacks, pocket aces still going. All these are pretty good betting hands. King jack suited, nice. All right, let's call 10-3 suited. Have to call nines. Could probably 4-bet. What's he doing? Does 3-bet lightly actually, so I'm going to 4-bet. It is a 4-betting hand as well. King jack, definitely going for a gut, but it's not that great. Jack 6, we do have a gut shot. I'm going to bet this one. Just check behind. He could probably bet us if he's got a weak ace here. Same thing again, just going to continue. Check behind with the queens. He could have a weak ace there. Doesn't know that he's got a strong enough hand to value bet. The gut shot 1, which is fine. Do have a set. So we're starting to get hands. That's what I was talking about earlier, especially at the start of the session. Like we're getting hands now. Like there was at least one session where we'll find it really hard to even make any hands, and we're playing bad as well. So it enhances it even worse. So when you're not getting hands and really just gotta focus. Ace queen suited. We've just raised over the top. Get a flat there, jack 2 to our position. All right, gonna call one more. All right, got a flush draw. Yeah, getting some free cards. That's the reason why I called. This guy's just gone pretty nuts. Probably got an ace. I'm gonna let go. Unless he's an absolute moron, he's not gonna have that. We can call here. He's giving us the right odds. Yeah, ace queen actually got folded to. Also, pocket nines was also a hand that got folded when we did a. He didn't bet to us actually. I've got a bet here actually and see what he does. Was this the hand? No, it wasn't that. Yeah, let's not get too stupid. I mean, we are raising a little bit there, but gotta really think about it a bit more. Need a 7, but there's clubs out there. We need to be somewhat tactful. Definitely getting some hands though. That's good. And you also want to make sure you're calling when you've got a decent hand to make, not reverse implied odds. So yeah, we actually got that, which is nice. Swap the flush. And then try and get some value from other ones. We have to bet again. We do not want our opponent to get a free card, that's for sure. Yeah, somewhat aggressive though. So Jack 2, it's very expensive. Goes all in. I'm going to fold there. He could easily have an overpair. Let's go check behind. Got medium strength hand. And the reason why we folded there was he had a strong hand. He played a bit. He plays a bit tighter. Okay, he's 5. He's betting again, but it's a weak hand. But I'm gonna fold. It feels like he's trying to milk me there. He could also, there's not much out there, so it feels like just a milk. So we need to fold out of that hand. Okay, just check behind with the king queen. Although we're out of position, so not checking behind. We're just checking. He's got an ace, he wins. If he's missed, we should be okay. As long as he doesn't have an ace, and yeah. So I got a gut shot there. Ten eight. Just not really betting there. It's just a really ugly spot. I feel like we could bet, but at the same time. I forget if it was 1 in 10. No, it was 1 in 10 chance, so it's a fold. Alright. Cool. That one. Didn't get anywhere. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get anywhere. 1 in 7, so it's 280, so we fold. Alright, so we're going to try and base more decisions like suited connectors, all that type of stuff. Just really need to, 1 in 10 chance to actually get a decent, get a flush draw even. So, yeah. It's going to be less than 20 cents, pretty much pre-flop. I'm going to fold against that guy. He's just playing with his shuffling. I'm going to call there. What are these actually guys calling? I'm going to call just in case a spade comes, but I'm not really excited. I think if a spade doesn't come, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. The jack does come, but we can be easily outkicked with a king, with a jack, king jack and stuff like that. Okay, there's no outkicking us now. We definitely have the best hand. We'll check behind and then get that free card. Right, so the difference is here, we've got 2 overcards. We missed it, but that's fine, we got the 3. So that was the difference. With Jack 3, we didn't have 2 overcards. With Ace King, if you're going to get called and go all in, you're more than likely happy to call as well. Like this, we could probably jam here. We could probably almost jam this, but we're going to call. It's not great, but we're going to call. It's going to be definitely not a good spot. All right, so he must have called with the... He must have called before, and we just missed, unfortunately. But I think we had the right odds to do that and play. So that's fine. Jack 10, get a call. Kid 8, probably a board we could almost think about hero calling. Yeah, still got a call. It's not expensive. All right, so can't really remember how we played it before, but I'm going to call anyway. Missed it, but I didn't do anything too crazy, at least. All right, I can call this. That's fine. I'm going to throw a bet in. Could have the best cards, but obviously we can be kicked. But we can't play it like we're outkicked sometimes, because if you play it like you're outkicked, your opponent is going to get their draws, and that's even worse. You've got no chance then. So you got to value bet and make sure. It's only when they, you just got to be very, very careful. So we can check behind, but we actually got draws here. We've actually got got clubs coming in, so we have to do a bet there, because even if we're beat, we could still be coming in on the river with the best hand as well. And he could have a weaker flush draw as well. So then if he shoves, we're calling, and he's probably really got reverse implied odds. So we got the jack. I'm gonna bet here, but I'm not gonna be excited about it. It's gonna be thin value. He's got a set. Okay. Is he always gonna have a set there? Maybe. We could have checked behind if we're that worried. Probably could have checked behind. Got enough behind him there to call. All right, got an open ender. Hit 2 pair. Actually got a bet big there. Yeah, I got a bet big there because I got 2 pair, but so if he's got top pair, top kicker or something like that, hopefully he can call. 1 in 8 chance. A fold actually. Yeah, I think it's like a 1 in 3 on the flop. So it's gonna be a lot worse. 1 in 6 or 1 in 7. It's like, yeah, the 2 pair. There we go. See, that's why we did it. Nice. You actually made the call. That's why you overbet. We're not the only ones calling bad calls, so it sort of evens itself out. Got 2 there. So even if you lose to a set, it's not always the end of the world. You still got half a chance to, turn a profit, because you'll have spots where you've got a set too. All right, so the day's reset. That's why you see the $3. Yeah, I guess that's, you know what, I the last video as well, I did say who's dumb enough to do such a big bet and get called. Well, I just did that move. I guess we're all hypocrites in poker. So yeah. Okay, I get a bet there, but I'm not excited about it. With the pocket tens, that is. Ace nine, get a bet at like we got a good kicker. If they continue on, then we can. We might have to be a little bit cautious. Yeah, got to bet one more. Probably gets a call there. We might be beat because there is spades on the board now. Sevens, king jack. Call behind. A great board there for king jack. Goes all in. The stats suggest there's only two hands though, so it doesn't really mean anything. Okay, got a better. There is a flush out there. Pocket sevens in for the win at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna call that one. King queen probably could have bet. He's okay. So this is where we're gonna fold. Alright, I'm gonna bet here like we got something, but we don't. It just looks like a friendly board for us, but obviously it could be a friendly board for him as well. Never folding there, I guess. Although the board's paired up. Okay. Gonna call here just for the 10, I guess. Unfortunately missed. What a board. Not a great board. Probably should have raised actually because he'll check to us. We get a free card. Typically. So you get lied to a little bit. Queen Jack I don't like. Okay, so now we've got a flush draw as well, so I have to call. Well, I guess there's never such thing as have to. When you use the words have to and, do, it could be a lot of trouble. Alright, so if he bets again, we're thinking about it. Okay, he doesn't bet again. Alright, gotta bet this one. We have a straight. Obviously, he could have a book, but are we ever that worried? Shouldn't be that worried. I mean, he's definitely gonna have some of the time, but not all the time. So it's probably past that one. So it's fine. Queen Jack. It's just not a fan of calling. I guess you could argue to, you could probably fall bet Queen Jack type hand just because it plays so bad. So they're either, they fold too much. Oh, I'm going to call this guy. He's been doing it a lot, so I'm going to call him quite wide. I'm not going to be afraid of calling either. Very soon it will come up and seeing how good or bad we are. Or maybe not. I don't know what's going on. There's king's gone. Okay. I'm not really sure what happened, but I'm sure we did the best move anyway. But didn't do cash out though. That's fine. Let's get a jam there. I don't think it's great, but just trying a couple different things just to add to our weaponry. And he might just fold as well. Okay, pocket fours, that's yeah, okay. We got there. Alright, so the ace king actually worked. That was a good. And even if we get called, often if he's got a jack, we've still got 2 overs. Not playing scared poker. That's probably the biggest thing. Okay, we're just gonna go all the way with ace 9 because we got a gut shot and a flush draw. Ace queen could have the worst hand there, especially with an 8 being hit. I call 1 with a 2. He's got a lot to back up. I'm gonna call and see how he plays. It is a scary board for ace queen, so 1 in 10. Doesn't have enough to call. Fold there. So he wasn't slowing down. He's not slowing down at all. Gonna fold, plus we didn't hit. Yeah, ace 8 missed. Let's call behind, it's fine. Yes, we're calling, but I don't want to. We're deep enough. Gotta be deep to call such a wide bet. Alright, ace king. 1 in 10. Alright, we're gonna call. We've got the odds to do it. Let's get a shove there, should be fine. And even if we're not fine, I think we're fine. It's just gonna fold there, we missed it, but we did give ourselves a chance, same as the 6-5. He had top pair, which is good for us. I'm gonna bet that one. Yeah, it's not good there. Alright, jacks. Got 8-6 suited. I could have called behind. We are playing against a short stack. I'm gonna call just because of spades. But he could easily have like a better spade though, obviously. But if he doesn't like if he slows down a lot like this, we should have the best hand. We don't need the better. We just pause a folding. Ace queen got a better because there's 2 other people in the pot. Got an open end now. Alright, gonna keep betting here. What's he doing? He opens quite wide. Just keep going here. Alright, I'm gonna call because he's not necessarily. Yeah, he's playing every hand, so I'm gonna call. Yeah, and there you go, 6s. So we based it on him playing every hand. He's playing it like 100%. Obviously, he's a bit tilted as well. Big blind, small blind battle. Let's get a call. Let's see how we go. All right, let's get a check here. Try and get a gut shot. Get a call 1, peel 1 with King Jack, and just see how we go. King Jack, we've missed. Do we call? He doesn't really have a big enough pot, so we're going to fold there. So we didn't have the odds to call there. King Jack's just whiffed. Could argue to bet 10s though, but I'm going to fold. Actually, 11. I'm going to call, but even if we spike a 10, it might not be good there as well. He slowed down. Unfortunately, I've got 2 pair, but there's the issue of the suit. Got 3s. Got a gut shot with a call. Just going to focus on the odds. Got no clubs. Do I have 2 pair? I'm going to bet it actually because he's not playing fast. Jack 7. He's going to call. Hero call there. He could have a 9. Alright, it's going to raise here and just get the stacks in now. Raise miss. I'm just going to fold, but he's playing every hand. And it's probably one of the worst things you can do. Just think about it like these guys. Sometimes what happens is you don't see it often that much. You'll see people just. I remember once about 10 years ago, I used to play a fair bit. Occasionally, you'd see a player that just shoves all in every hand. So this is like one of the worst things that can happen. I'm just gonna call. Probably just raise him and then hopefully just go heads up. It's fine. Alright, got 9. Gonna bet it. Yeah, Jack 10. That's fine. He's still got 1 in 4 chance, so. Alright, it's gonna check behind. That's fine. Made our turn bet anyway, which valued him in. Actually, I could call King Queen there for a little bit because it's a small bet. Let's work on just their sizing. You know, it's a low bet. We're probably more likely to call. Check behind there. It's a dangerous board for us. Probably should have c-betted somewhere along the lines of. It's just terrible run out, isn't it? Okay. We do have a straight, so we're going to bet that. He could be chasing a flush, like a 4-card flush. So we'll bet there while we're in front. Can I just assume that they've got a flush already? Get a set with 6s, which is fine. I'm going to call with 10s. Don't have to be good there that much. We get the odds. See, bets are high. Plays a lot of hands. Just going to call him. He could also have a flush there, though. But we do have a set, and he plays a lot of hands as well. Or he plays recklessly. Hit a 6, but hit a 4, get a better, because we can. So he won with the 7s, which was nice. This was the other one anyway. He must have folded pre-flop. Go for a squeeze. Yeah, it's easy fold. Alright, I got 2 pair. The 3-bet with 9s. I'm going to fold, but 3-betting with 9s. Playing with 9s quite aggressive tonight. Hopefully nines finished up, but they didn't. Probably I should have actually called there before. Not the... Yeah, I should have actually called before. He must have a king, I think, but not necessarily. He could have queens or jacks. I think we're in trouble with those nines, though. But at least we got to the river, so we weren't making any bad folds. Yeah, nine's going to be in trouble, though. Alright, folding jack 6. Still bet, I'm going to call. It's a weird betting size, isn't it? Yeah, nines are gone. Okay, so there's everything on the board here. This queen's gone. Ace jack gone. Check behind any club. Got straight draws as well. Got shot. No luck, but still could have the best hand against any unpaired hand though. Okay, so we've got a straight and we have a gut. We got the flush draw, and I think it's a straight flush draw as well. So all right, so I feel like we're going pretty well. I'm gonna bet here as well. He could shove all in. Could we ever fold? I don't know. I don't. We've lost to plenty of flush draws in the past, like plenty of flushes. Just gonna bet it. Alright, the board's paired. We can easily fold there. There's two paired boards there. Like the jacks and queens. Probably shouldn't have actually called. Gonna raise here and then probably call an all in with the ace queen suited. It's not great, but I think folding is bad. I gotta get used to these spots where we never... If we're gonna bet there, we're gonna call there as well to shoves, even if we're behind. Just put ourselves in a little bit of awkward... uncomfortable spots, but probably spots we need to be aware of. I'm going to fold there for 5 cents. We called pre-flop because he had that tight range. So that was really nice play. Missed. Actually, I was going to squeeze there, but the opponent... Actually, I didn't check to see if I should have called there or not. Yeah, I missed everything there, but we didn't bet huge, did we? Fives could be good. Alright, we can just raise him. Get things in pre-flop if he calls. Seven's probably no good there. Obviously, going in at 28 cents that some of those could call. Alright, got gut shot flush draw. Two pair, I'm gonna bet it actually. He checks to us, we get a free card. That's the reason why you raise on the flop. Yeah, let's just get out of the way. So we outplayed him post flop. A lot of good hands coming our way with that hand. Just gonna check behind with deep stack, so it's a bit of a scary card. Yeah, we do block the diamonds though. It's cheaper though. I've got it set there. It's gonna call just for the fact that the other guy's there as well. Going all in, which is fine. Deep stacked, I guess we just call. Wow, he's got kings. That was good, really nice board. It was a huge pile, not waste. That was really nice. Pretty expensive. I'm gonna fold there. Oh, I have to call. I'm not a fan, but it's so cheap. Although he's got nothing behind him. Steal, nice. Alright, so I believe we're doing good so far. Three bet with ace jack. I guess we're calling, but we don't like it. We're calling on. We could hear a call here. Yeah, there you go. Free card. Fold, don't have enough behind him. Missed everything. Missed everything as well. We're trying to get a queen as well. Yeah, let's get a bet there every street. Alright, it's got kings. Probably could have 4-betted there and get a bluff. Yeah, poker stolen. You've got queens. Could actually have the worst hand with that set with the 4 clubs. You can sort of see what we're trying to do here. Really testing things out. Alright, trying to get the queen there, but so I've done 2 folds there, which have equated to folds. 2 shoves. We don't normally shove them. Oops. Pot of kings. Doesn't really happen that often, but no, we could have maybe gone for value, but I don't think with a scary board like that, there was probably no point. Would have just got folds maybe. But even still, scary board maybe considered. Maybe we should have just bet. Part of me wants to play Queen 9 suited anyway. You could be playing it like a flush. Alright. Noise, thanks for the sub. Alright, I got a call. Alright, I gotta bet that. I got a call because he's a bit of a maniac. Yeah, so that's the reason why. You're really just going to be, yeah, calling a little bit wider. Also, just basing our calls on players' tendencies, just to see if we can work out, just through their stats, just try and work out the Da Vinci Code, I guess you'd say. 10 chance, don't have the odds, gonna fold, but we do have over cards. So probably could have argued the call there, but it's just hard without the ace though. Yeah, let's get a bet this one. He's deep stacked. 2 pair. Pretty much betting like madman. Oh wow, okay. You're probably never folding anyway. Two pair. Hit a 5. Just betting. Shoving. Get out of there. Not happy with that paired up board there.
No, I'm not putting that in, please. Stop.
Ah, missed the steal spot.
You don't let him in the next ring, Mom.
See his position there, which is nice. Hey, we still got a chance. This guy's a maniac. so that worked. That worked. Okay, cool. Got shot. Get a better even those diamonds, but go straight. Hit a 4, get a better. I've got a flat, he's pretty tight. 3 betting. Cheap bet, I'm gonna call. Tens probably can't call a flop bet there. No, I'm gonna call there, he might not have diamonds. Alright, I'm gonna bet here because of the fact he didn't bet. Gonna call on 1. Hit a set, nice. This guy's tight, so I'm just gonna call behind. Could have a straight. Could be deep stacked as well. You're set with queens. You could check behind. Jeez, there's a lot of going all ins there. 10-9, we all knew that. One of them was going to have at least a straight. Just need the board to pair up. Look at that. 8-5. Just need the board pair up there. They both had straights. Alright, so the queen's held up. Okay. But we cashed out, so it doesn't matter. Bad beat. And suck out. But we cashed out, so it's good. Also, might have won on the other one as well. And if you notice too, we're quite deep stacked with a lot of our hands now. Ace King missed. There's that one. Okay, we're definitely raising here. Needs to be the night for it. Yeah, not stacked enough. Fold there with 7s, but probably didn't check to see if how much of a maniac he was. Seems to be hitting everything at the moment, which is a good, nice change. Which means this is totally the opposite of what's happened all this week. Instead of a few hands, but you just can't waste this opportunity. Need to make sure. Let's make sure we keep betting it. Make as much money as we can while we got the the good times. Yeah, he's a bad player too. Sometimes they do get a better hand on you, but at this rate, we're just going to keep value betting. We just don't care. And there you go. I'm just going to make as much moolah as possible while things are going well. Probably should have called with ace 2. Deep stack there. So gotta be a little bit careful. Queen would be nice. Isolating against the fish. Yeah, we're gonna raise there just so you just keep it head to head. Can't believe it, huh? $0.02. Alright, so he's a tight player, right? Shoving all in there. It was ace king suited. It wasn't like, so even if you're under kings or something like that, you've got suited. I have to call. We do have the odds to call there. Ace jack spawn. Five seem to be going okay. We have to call, get an open ender, but probably don't have quite enough to call, make that call. Probably should have shoved actually, if anything. Yeah, should have just shoved. We would have won it because now he can fold. It's probably the worst case. Oh, worst case is he's actually got a whatchamacallit. Yeah, he folds. So it was not good, but oh, maybe he didn't fold actually. Maybe he didn't fold. No, we're on the wrong table. Doesn't matter. Gut shot. No shot. Alright, gotta isolate. Ten eight suited, probably could have bet. Same thing again, gotta isolate. Two pair, not slowing down. Probably gonna get stacks in. Goes all in. I'm gonna go and try and get the other guy in as well, but just shove there. Open ender, flush draw, just gonna call. Please be good. Cash out. So probably could have called behind. I'm fortunate there. Yeah, I'm fortunate. We had a lot of outs. Bet's quite big on the river. We have to be concerned with the ace king because he's a tight 14% player. Meaning he's not scared of the ace. But now that he's done this, we could probably bet for value. So he slowed down. So there we go. Beautiful. Oh, I should have checked with the other hand. Oh no, it was deep enough stacked, so that's good. That was what I was worried about. Low bet, so maybe he's a bit concerned. Could call behind. Got the odds for the 5. Alright, I've got a bet here. If he raises, we're in a problem though. 20 cents, still king queen. Anything that hits, it's gonna be good. Did get the gut shot. I'm gonna bet it too. Yeah, this is the wrong Broadway. Alright. Gonna do the hero call, but not gonna be happy about it. Okay, so he's got it, but we'll just... Could have probably argued to fold, but it was a hero call nonetheless. Just trying to... we're trying to test ourselves. Alright, just go call behind with 9s. Keep it cheap. 7s are gone. Can't get a bet there. Could get a 7. Alright, hit straight, which is fine. And plus there's a flush draw, but because the action, I wasn't that concerned. That is rich. I'm going to get rid of that. Definitely going to raise there, and then he's going to check to us post flop. Need that flush. Need that gut shot actually. It's cheap enough bet though. Another gut shot. Missed it, that's fine, but it's gonna be expensive though. As long as we get the odds. I mean, probably didn't quite get the odds. But if you, technically speaking, if you try and get yourself in enough scenarios, you're gonna be better off. That's what they said. You might be losing short term, but as long as you're getting stuff in properly at the right times, you should be a winning player. But definitely last week happened. Overall, I feel like I'm a winning player, but the last week I just haven't been really a winning player. Just been really struggling. Just lucky to get, you know, a lot of the way the format is with GG Poker, you'll be able to get the C dollars as well. So yeah, there's more than one way to. What's the saying? To skin a fish. Okay, I'm just gonna raise here actually. Deep stacked. If you've got 10s, good luck to him. He 4 bets here. Where to call? I'm going to call. I don't expect him to have aces over, but he could. But with that size bet, yeah, probably should get folded. He's just trying to get stacks in on us. Well, that's probably the difference. I could have probably easily folded the jacks. Just really wanted to hit. Just his bet size screamed he's got the absolute nuts. To 3-bet on me. Not bad for pocket nines though. Board is quite low. Okay. I feel like we can fold there, but it's one of those ones where we could hero call maybe, but hit a board, we can just get a bet up. 2 pair. It's folding that one, it's fine. That's the reason why Ace-2 is not a great hand. You just get counterfeited way too many times. We could have bet there. Yeah, this is terrible. We continue betting there with the value. Not going to be scared at all. Fold there. Oh, it was close. It really was close. Guy opening up was very tight. Got shots coming in. Okay, we can make up the call. It's there. And unfortunately didn't get it, but it would have been well disguised. So we open, he 3-bets quite wide. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, unfortunately. And it went all in too, which means that, yeah, it really could have really, yeah, it's perfect for ace king. Perfect. Yeah. We really could have got stacks in before. Good to see we're starting to get some value for the ace kings. It is one of the best hands. Got a call here. I'm not happy with it, but we're still going to do it. That's annoying. That's why it's annoying, but we're call. Deep stack, we can flat. Doesn't help. Need a 10, but not deep enough. Open-ended we are. Totally bluffing there, but 0.6. Probably should have called a re-raise, shouldn't I? Shouldn't have called. Although maybe he's just got an open ender and he's been an idiot. Alright, hit the flush. Straight, sorry. Gotta raise it quite a lot. Just price him out. Check behind, a lot of draws come out. And there you go. There's a lot of draws there. I can't see him calling on the river, but you never know. Maybe he will. He's 2-0. We are the worst players. Expensive. Definitely calling there. Missed everything, actually. Oh, no, I didn't. Straight. Still can squint my eyes enough. Oh, he could have a 10. Adam's pretty enough. You know, if he had 2 pair or a set, he could have been easily calling. Think about what he's just raising with. He's not raising with 2 pair. He's not raising with a set. Oh, he might be raising with a set actually, but it's pretty rare. Hey, the 4. Oh, I could have bet the jack. Only 4 hands. Doesn't make sense that he's raising here, but gotta fold. Although if he's got ace king, we could probably cash out if he misses, because 1 out of 3 times we're gonna have the best hand. Check behind there. Do block some hands there, so I got a bet. Didn't get the jack, unfortunately. Flush draw and a pair, always nice. Betting small. Probably could have argued the bet, the call, but check behind, get the free card. Okay, I guess we're calling, but we're not happy. We're definitely betting this one at the flush. They got 10. Well, that's a hard, but we're not happy. He's got pocket 5s, he deserves it. Get a call, got 10 there. Get pocket 7s. Okay, so that's nice. Easy to fold there, got top peg. It's hacking it. I've got the king, or pretending to have the king. Fair enough. I feel like he could have had a lot of hands he could fold out of. He could easily have connected on that board with the aces, but now we just don't care now. Go half bet and then go all in on the turn. Or was all no on. We hit top set anyway, so whatever he does, who cares? It really makes no difference now. Seven, yeah, no, jack actually. Yeah, I'm gonna call. Hit a 3, gonna bet. He goes all in. He's the reasonable player, so we'll... Yeah, missed it. That's fine. Okay, this guy... Crazy player, what's gonna call him? Alright, so nice. Making some really good plays now. Really don't care about what he's doing. I'm just more worried about just those cards coming out. Alright, if he's got an ace, it's good. Okay, got straight. Second better. Yeah, unfortunately it hit there. But maybe it was a way that we could have bluffed it on. Actually, no, we don't really have any. He 3-bets a lot here, doesn't he? This is cool. I think he's got sixes. Alright, nice. We gave ourselves the best chance to get this spade, but missed it. That's fine. As long as we're giving ourselves more opportunities to win pots now, we'll definitely win more. Especially if they're going to bet pretty small. Yeah, I'm not excited about the jack top hand though. Probably should have bet it. Just get out of the way. Threes could be good there, but book pairs up, making it harder for him to have a hand. Do have a 10, so we do have showdown value. No, 5 for 5. We go all in with queens. There you go, he's pretty wide. Oh, I got counterfeited. Terrible. Oh no, we don't. That's freeze. No, we don't. We don't get counterfeited. Quads. Yeah, we do get counterfeited now. Because only the 5 pays. So even if he just has an ace, he wins the hand. That's absolutely insane. I remember being in that spot, but the other way around. Sitting third there with the yeah, so about $13 here, which is good. Typically, I think it's going to be like $1 or $1.50 per 13 tables per hour and a half, something like that. So it gives you an idea of probably on average, probably about, should be able to make about 15 to 20. As long as we're not low bankrolled. Once low bankrolled, then we have to limit the tables. But at the moment, we were borderline, but I think today's been pretty good so far. Although we did lose a few hands. Alright, so we know we're no good here. We need at least about $2.50 to call. Alright, let's get a call here flat because our opponent's deep stacked. Twos, 4-2-78. It's close, but good call. Alright, we can call here. We do have position. I had aces. Anyway, I think we're gonna call it a session. Nice. I think we could have done was bet, but it's really hard to see. 7-6, open ender. Seven 10, that's tough. That's a tough way to finish the session. Two pair, get a bet up. Cool, cool. Alright, let's see the damage. I did play a bit better. Did play a little bit wider as well. It is okay. We can deal with that. We had a few couple of bad hands towards the end though. So we could have easily been mid 70s, but we'll deal with that. Plus we're still dealing with the 30 on the top, so essentially we're still back to the mid 80s, so that's fine after like yesterday's session, or earlier session today, which was yesterday's video. So just hovering around this. Yeah, we just need to keep focusing on the right things. We're really testing some of the plays, like calling in the flops, calling people a bit wider as well. I think today's a big learning curve again, just trying to put ourselves in uncomfortable positions, but trying to make the calls that are profitable, but they're scary to call. So not necessarily getting it perfect a lot, but just trying to practice to get it perfect. And if we can do it enough, it should come second nature to us if we keep this, because we're doing about 2 to 3 sessions a day on average. But yesterday we did one session because we were ranked pretty bad. So anyway, yeah, whether or not I go back to it after, I'm not sure, but definitely happy with it. Yeah, I think bad times have gone past for now. Doesn't mean next session we could start bad again, but I think tonight's session was good. Could have been a lot better, but just still trying to learn more than actually just, not focusing on rewards, trying to focus on decision making and just testing the limits of certain calls. Ace queen we're getting all in sometimes. Pocket sevens we got all in and it was good. We did some wide calls. Just getting chasing the pot odds as well a little bit more. So we had a few more different areas where we hit the flush. We did drop the gun a couple of times though and lost a few big pots though, chasing again. So we just need to keep that in mind. But yeah, other than that, it was a good session. Just being still alive after the last week. It's a big tell to say that things are going to come good. So we just need to come good and then go up to the next level and continue to grow, because it gets harder and harder. But 5-0 shouldn't be any harder. 10-0 will definitely be a lot more stealing spots. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.